What does it mean to be a Jewish king? There's a three-part formula, and it's very, very simple. And let's start with a story to illustrate. Purim is coming up, and in the book of Esther, we learn about a king, Melech Achashverosh, who is impulsive and had very little control over his desires. In a fit of drunken rage, he arranges for his wife to be killed and murdered. Wakes up the next morning and sees what he did in his anger. An elevated person is somebody who is in control of their desires. In Judaism, there's an acronym for Melech, king, which is in direct contrast to King Achashverosh. Three parts: Mem, Lamed, Kaf, Kaf Sofit. Now, how does it go? Mem for Moach, brain, higher consciousness, higher values. Lamed for Lev, heart. And Kaf for Kaved, liver, the body. A king is somebody whose Moach, whose higher consciousness, drives and runs the show, his values, his neshama, which then filters into the Lev, into emotion, which leads to a heart that is full with living with those values, with heartfelt emotion and intentionality. And finally, it ends with kaved, with the way that we act based on that heart and based on that higher consciousness. We go from above to below. Control of our desires. When the desires of the Lev do not align with who we want to be, we say, as the Tanya says, Moach shalit al halev. The Moach, the mind, the higher consciousness, rules over the Lev and controls the desires. And Achashverosh had none of that. A true king in the world is somebody who is guided with full heart and soul, but isn't impulsive and makes decisions based on wisdom. That is a king who is in control of his yetzer, his desires.